Good morning everyone. So it is Tuesday the 6th of August and it is currently about 8:20 in the morning. I am just finishing up my skincare routine for the morning and today I thought I would film a day in the life vlog, and I kind of feel like I'm still in pyjamas, but I'm not. I'm just really comfy in the clothes that I'm wearing. The plans for today is mainly just editing the 2 videos that I filmed yesterday. If I get my to-do list out, I'll be able to see what else I've got planned, but it's mainly just going to be editing, and then I also have a couple of errands to run. I need to take my bin out. I'm just crossing out a task because I'm not going to be doing it today. So it's just editing, maybe watch a bit of Pretty Little Liars if I get the chance, and then I also need to go to the shop and take my bins out. Like I said, I'm probably going to end up going to the shop kind of like as soon as my mum leaves here, because I need some of my favourite hot chocolate powder for my coffees, and if I can get any outlining in for Six Stones and Broken Bones, then I will also try and get that done, but I'm not too fast with not doing it. And I'm actually going to take my mirror down, even though it's very dark. It's now about 20 to 9 and I'm going to head up to the shop. I've got my trainers on. I've got my trainers on. That was clever. And I'm actually just might as well show you my whole appearance at this point. Just this grey, plain grey top, these very bright shorts as they're appearing on camera, but they're really not this bright in like person. And then I've just got my trainers on. Please excuse all the rubbish right next to me. I'm now back from the shop, looking a little bit red-faced and all over the place, but I'm going to show you what I got, even though I didn't get that much. I just got myself some of the Options Belgian hot chocolate powder, got myself a jar of Nutella because I have a sweet tooth, so I need to be able to like satisfy those needs. And then just 2 sachets of the mint hot chocolate powder as well. The reason being is just because I thought it would be quite nice to have some mint hot chocolate at some point. So I'm now going to go have some breakfast and then I'll be getting on with my day. And I also need to wake my boyfriend up at like 10. He said so we were having this argument last night, and he told me the other day when he was checking his work rota that his shift is from 2:30 to 6:30, and he told me last night that no, it was actually 12:30 to 6:30, so we'll see who's right. It is now 10 to 10. I've just been sat here basically just like relaxing and just chilling out, and I am now going to take my bin out. I've got a new one here which I'm going to pop into my bin now. So I'm now going to take this out. Kind of grim actually. Okay, so I don't think I filmed for like the last, I want to say half an hour, and I guess it's okay because it is a day in the life. Oh god, it's now about 10:30, and my boyfriend does actually start work at 12:30. I think he may have just told me the wrong thing, so he is right. But he does often get called in a little bit earlier sometimes. That does happen. Are you actually kidding me? I'm getting another bloody spot on my chin because apparently I'm not getting enough. So I have got myself some drink and I'm going to sit here and edit my summer updates, I think it is, because I think that's the video that goes up next. I'm going to check my video management and then get to editing. So it is 11:15 now, and I thought I would just come on here and mention that I've had a bit of a technical issue with my laptop. Not necessarily with my laptop, but with Microsoft Excel, because it's what I use to kind of like track all of my video stuff and everything like that, and I pretty much live off it. So for Excel to not work, it was just getting me really worked up. What I ended up, it basically just kept on coming up with this error. Excel could not open, like please close this application. So I kept trying to like get onto Excel, and it just kept coming up with that box that I was talking about. So I think it was the third time I finally decided to turn my laptop off and on again. So I basically restarted it and it's now working. And I just thought I would mention that because I know that it does fit in with this kind of day in the life vlog, because, you know, day in the life, technical difficulties, we all have them, and I just thought it'd be good to mention that. But I now got my video thing open and apparently there's some sort of, I don't really care about auto recovery because it's mainly just things like changing the colour of the boxes and everything like that. I will show you at some point like how I plan and schedule everything, but I'm going to save that for a separate video that is actually coming up next month. So I am now going to obviously have a look at my schedule and I'm going to start editing. So it is now about 11:20 and and I have now finished editing this whole video. I managed to like edit the whole video clip within half an hour, which is pretty decent actually, bearing in mind I only had like 15 minutes of footage to cut down, like 10-15 minutes, and then obviously just layering all of the music on and everything, that took me an extra 5 minutes, and that's why it's now 20 past about anyway. And I am now going to export this video. Why is it focusing over there? I want it to just focus on the whole thing. It's because it's my face. I'm now going to export this video, and whilst I wait for that to export, I am going to put my clothes away because I had to sort the washing out a little bit earlier, and so I am now actually going to put my clothes away because I should have done that earlier. But I'm going to do it now instead. And the very first thing I'm going to show is this dress. You can't really see it that well, and these clothes are on hangers because I've had them stored in my wardrobe. And a leather jacket. But I might just end up wearing it on its own with some sandals because that would also look quite nice. It's a very versatile dress. That's just literally what I'm going to do with my clothes this whole time. And then I think the only bit that wasn't from Primark was this tie-dye top, I believe. And it says on the front, no photos please, and I quite like this. I thought it would look quite cute tucked into show you the jumper that I got in Primark as well, because actually, if I say this, it's kind of like, I've worn 2 items that I got from Primark. Make better choices. And I have no clue how much this was. And I have no clue how much this was. Oh well. It'll be fine. So it's 12:27 and I have just kind of finished editing the whole video track for the second video that I've had to edit. This is just the holiday haul. And all I need to do now is add in the tracks. This took me a little bit longer, obviously. This probably took me about 45 minutes overall. And I still need to add in the music and export that. And while I wait for this video to export, because it's obviously a little bit longer, I am going to get my lunch and sit downstairs and eat, so this video exports, and then after lunch I'll be doing the thumbnails, and then once those thumbnails are done I can upload and they'll be up and ready to go live the times that they are going live. And then it will probably be at about 2 before I kind of sit down to do any outlining. Okay, so it is now about 10 to 2 and I've had my lunch. I basically just made myself a bacon, feta and lettuce sandwich, and then I had a few snacky bits with it as well. Had crisps. And now I'm back up here, I am actually going to start on the thumbnails for my videos, and then I can get to uploading. And my camera does actually need to go on charge at some point, so I don't know whether I should do that now or at the end of the day. I think I might just try and do that at the end of the day and hope my camera lasts that long. As I am like filming a day in the life vlog, and I've never really showed my process of creating my thumbnail before, like ever on this channel, I thought I would go ahead and just kind of go through my whole process, I guess. The one part that you wouldn't have seen me do because I didn't record it was actually take screenshots of the first part of my video where I actually pose for my thumbnail. And to create my thumbnails, I generally use iPicky. It's just a nice and simple like photo editor and it's easy for me to use. I would use PicMonkey, but I know you have to pay for that, and I unfortunately don't have the money to be like forking out on this kind of stuff. I like it, it's easy. So I'm going to create a new design, start from image, and I'm going to pull up my template, because you might notice with my thumbnails that I do have like a black border around everything, and so that's what my template is. I'm going to get the correct image. I'm going to start off with my like summer update one. Thumbnails, I've got a load of screenshots in here, you might be able to see that. This is just in the folder thumbnails. I might do an entire video on how I organise like all of my YouTube stuff. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I feel like that'd be quite interesting. So where is my summer updates screenshot? Ah, here it is, right near the bottom. And we're going to take that and put it onto the screen and just make that a lot bigger. You can kind of see what I'm doing here, kind of, I guess. I generally don't make the picture too big. Oh god, that's moved it. I'm just going to make that slightly bigger because I need space for the title at the top. And that's the first part of my thumbnail process done. I now have a bit of space at the top, as you can see here, for my title. I'm going to add text, and I am going to add in summer updates. Yeah, summer updates, and I don't know what else I want to just put. I think I'm going to put summer updates and announcements. That seems like the best option to go for, and then it just depends if it'll fit or not. And then I tend to use the font Bauhaus 93. That's what it's called, if you're interested in the font I use for my thumbnails. If you're interested in the font that I actually use for my videos, I mainly use, I think it's Barnscript, one of the Barnscript ones. I feel like that looks alright, and I've got a spot on my glasses, I don't know from what, but... And that's all cleared now, and then I am just going to save that. And then I'm just going to save it in with the rest of my creative thumbnails. I don't know how well you can actually see this, but this is where I keep all of my saved thumbnails. And if you're wondering when I like clean it all out and everything, I usually do that at the end of every year. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make my other thumbnail. It is 10 to 3, and to be honest, I keep going on about like all of my YouTube stuff and wanting to outline and everything, and honestly I think it's going to be a while before I am in the mood to do some outlining, because my mindset at the moment has been more like filming and just trying to get a load of videos out, and I've just done a little rejig of my schedule, because things always change, and I just felt that the schedule that I originally had wasn't working, so I've just changed a couple of videos around. And so I think what I'm actually going to do now is film a video. So I have just filmed that other video, and there's one thing that I really want to add another video to my schedule, but I don't know if it's too much, because if I do, I'm not really giving myself any like time off of editing, and I'm not giving myself to do any outlining, but I'm really in the headspace and the mindset to just film and get a load of videos out, because I really want to film a wardrobe declutter, because I've got a lot of stuff in my wardrobe and I probably have like a few bits hanging that I could get rid of. But let's have a look. So I filmed that video, and I managed to talk a little bit about what's going on in my life right now, kind of with college and employment, and I'm not going to go on a big rant about it now because it's making me feel very confused and I don't know what to do with myself now, because it's just I have so many options, and I'm the type of person that's very indecisive, so it's kind of like I can either carry on with my education and get a level 3 diploma in music, or I can just go into full-time employment. And having like two like very big options like that is really scary. So I'm basically just going to be having a big think over the next couple weeks, maybe even few weeks. So I've got a pot of frozen blueberries, which I really like. I'm not a big fan of blueberries that aren't like frozen, but frozen blueberries are the way to go. And then I've just got some vanilla yogurt as well. So I'm probably just going to munch on all of that and probably either watch YouTube or Netflix, but I think I'm probably going to put the camera down for a while and pick it up in a couple hours, maybe a few hours. I don't know. I just feel like the camera's making me feel weird, and I don't know why. I might need to take some paracetamol. I don't know yet. Okay, so it's about 4:15, and you might be able to tell, but I am feeling quite tired right now, and I think it's just because I've been sat here nearly all day. So I did go out this morning. You all saw me do that. I'm just thinking if I should go out again. There are like rain clouds in the sky, and I actually have just lit a few candles, or a couple rather, so I can't really go out and do that. And it does smell quite nice in here, but I've just been sat at my desk for far too long that I'm just kind of zoning out now. So I think I actually might go into the back garden for a little bit. I don't know. Or I might just kind of sit here, put on a Camp NaNoWriMo live stream that I missed last month while I was away, and just get some outlining done. I think that's kind of like the best option right now, because it's only, what, 4:15, so it's probably going to be another over 2 hours before my boyfriend finishes work. So it'll be like 2.5 hours, maybe even 3 hours before he finishes, even though he's not supervising, so he doesn't need to cash up, which is one of the things that takes him the longest to do. So I'm thinking, I really don't know when to shower. I might just sit here for an hour and then maybe I'll shower, because it was going to be something that I do tomorrow after work, but I feel like now it's probably just worth it unless I go for a shower now, because I feel like a shower would give me some energy. I might go and have a shower now, and I'll just get into pyjamas afterwards. That seems like the best option, considering I'm lacking energy quite a lot. I'm just going to go for a shower and hopefully get some more energy. Now that was eventful. So it's now about it is 5 now. I was originally planning on pressing record on this camera a lot sooner, like 5:10, and I think it must have been around that sort of time when the rain started. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but it is raining. And I got out of the shower about 4:45. Like, I'm obviously now in pyjamas. I've put my hair in this plait/braid, whatever you want to call it. And then I think it started to rain about 5, and I didn't realise at the time, but my brother left a load of his washing out on the washing line. So in the last like 20 minutes, I'd say more like 15 minutes, I have been outside in the rain, grabbing my brother's washing, bringing it in and putting it on one of those airers, one of the airers maybe, that you like can keep in the house. And I don't know if my mum or my brother is going to appreciate it, because this stuff usually stinks. He is a 13-year-old boy, and you can imagine what his bedroom smells like. Anyway, I have about an hour until my boyfriend finishes work, but knowing him, he'll probably run over slightly or his phone will be dead. So I've got a can of Fanta, and I'm going to sit here and to try and get some outlining done, finally. So I just had a little mini panic thinking that, oh, I've lost all of my work for all the my Learning and Confidence series. No, I just retitled the folder. I'm an idiot. I really truly am.
See that never pop up, that is. I'm not liking my hair today, you guys. I will never be satisfied with my hair on the live stream. It just doesn't look the same as it does in real life. I just don't like it. 22.22, I like that one. Let's do that one. 0.8. Now, this, okay, no.
And it's actually pretty sunny out now because, like I said, it was raining earlier, which is why I had Brother's washing in and everything. I have a little bit left in this can, so I'm going to have to go down and get myself another drink in a minute, but not a like sugary drink. It'll probably just end up being squash. I have been working really hard on this outline. I believe I've now gotten to chapter 3 and scene 2, and I think scene 2 has now finished, so I will be moving on to outlining chapter 4. And the reason why I'm breaking it down into scenes is because it's going to make it a lot easier to write, which is why I kind of got the scenes, because my scenes tend to be really long, or my chapters rather, so I'm trying to break it into scenes this time because I didn't do that before. I have pretty much done all of the work that I've needed to do today. Obviously I've got work early in the morning tomorrow, which I'm kind of not looking forward to because it means having to wake up at 6:30, but oh well. I am going to leave this vlog here, and I think I have a day in the life vlog planned to go up soon, so if you enjoy these type of things then make sure to subscribe to see more from me. Also make sure to ding the bell to be notified every single time I upload. So make sure to like this video if you liked it. Also don't forget that my social media links are in the description and down below for you to check out. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!